SGC here, and we're back for First Impression. Doctors, Episode 1. So this is new. I haven't done a Korean drama First Impression ever. I think before I started this channel, I stopped watching Korean dramas, period. And now I'm back. So Doctors is a medical drama that aired back in 2016 of June to August for 20 episodes. It's written by Myung-hee, directed by Choong-hwan. I don't know anything about them. And it stars Kim Rae-won, Park Shin-hye, Yoon Kyun-sang, and Lee Sung-kyung. Basically, I'm here for the eye candy of Lee Sung-kyung, because she's like from YG, and I knew her from music videos and such, and my mom was watching this, and I was like, hey, she's in a drama. I mean, the last time I checked out her wiki page, she didn't have anything under her belt. And now she has 2 series. I'm definitely going to watch both of them, just cause. I mean, granted, she's hardly in the first episode, but Kim and Park were pretty good, and I think I'm going to start watching it for them, but also a bonus for Lee. So what's this series about? Basically, it's about a headstrong girl in high school with like a gangster personality, meets a great teacher, turns her life around, and actually time jumping. The series first episode starts with like in the future, where she's a full-fledged doctor, and it jumps back 13 years before, and that's like the rest of the episode where it talks about how they first meet. And I don't know when they're gonna jump back in time where she's a doctor. So granted, as the first episode is 60 minutes, and really it's such a refreshing sort of hour to watch, because I mean, seriously, I totally forgotten the whole vibe that Korean dramas can really build up in an hour, where it just plays with a lot of emotions, a lot of ideals, and it really pushes character traits like up forefront, and just a lot of relational stuff like family hatred and just family bonding, high school life, teens falling for their teachers, and then gangster life, and teens being teens at a club type of thing. That's a lot of things. And granted, when I think of sort of an hour of American TV series, it doesn't have the same emotional impact. And I really give it props to the Koreans that just the way that they sort of narrate and sort of pace their episodes, a lot of things happen. Granted, I think it also carries over to the Taiwanese stuff and the Japanese stuff, but I feel Korean has it even crazier. I mean, granted, you have the stereotype of like, oh, it's a love story, the guy loves the girl, and then later on they find out they're actually siblings. I think that trope is dead now. So granted, Korean dramas are now back to like better stuff. So I'm glad that I found this and I checked it out. So, I mean, there's that. There's a lot of things happening in the first episode, and granted, there's also the whole fight sequences. Like, holy smokes, there's a lot of fight choreo in one episode. So many fights, and I don't know the backgrounds of these actors. Like, do they actually know how to fight? But it looks a lot more compelling than a lot of American TV. But granted, not a lot of American TV even have hand-to-hand combat anyways. But here it's just like, clubs, sort of like gangster kids brawling type of thing. It was fine. And so overall, I enjoyed the first episode. A lot of characters, a lot of really compelling, strong-headed personalities, a lot of foiling happening, which I really enjoy. A lot of just intrigue and curiosity thrown at you. It's like, how are they gonna, connect from her rebellious age to her I'm gonna be a doctor? What happens between that and just the relationships? We have Lee, who sort of is the vice president hospital's daughter, and then you have her friend, who's like the principal's daughter, and all these like intricate sort of like relationships and friendships that could happen or might not happen. I don't know. I have 19 more episodes to go, so I definitely look forward to that. And granted, I am a year late, but whatever. I'm gonna watch the weightlifting one that's even earlier, so who cares? But as long as I watched it here and I told you how I felt, I feel like I did something. But anyways, I enjoyed the first episode. Good characters, intrigued, and it's just like personality and the charm is there. I really love the grandma. Just like it touches. Like I feel like just seeing Asians on the screen it's a different thing. Like, let's just not get into that, but just watching Asians on the screen is just more compelling for me, even though they're Koreans. Granted, the Chinese TVB won't even come near this, so it's not an Asian thing. I think it's just good writing, and I'm just more susceptible to sort of like this sort of vibe. So anyways, that's it. I enjoyed it. Check it out if you haven't. And yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be your typical sort of like medical drama with like people loving each other and then they break up, miscommunications, oh I love you, you can't love me type of thing. I totally see that coming, but characters are intriguing and charming, so there's that. So that's it for this first impression of Doctors episode 1. Clearly there's no season 2, so I don't have to say that. Anyway, that's it, and later.